In a move that has left the space industry buzzing with questions, Axiom Space has abruptly replaced its CEO after just 6 months, raising eyebrows and sparking speculation about the company's future direction. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The change comes at a pivotal moment for the Houston-based firm, which is racing to build a commercial space station and revolutionize lunar exploration with its cutting-edge spacesuits. So, what's really going on behind the scenes? On October 15th, Axiom Space announced the appointment of Jonathan Cirtain as its new president and chief executive, framing the decision as a strategic leadership shift to accelerate its ambitious space infrastructure projects. Cirtain steps into the role previously held by Tejpaul Bhatia, who took the helm in April 2023 after a successful stint as chief revenue officer, during which he secured over $1 billion in contracts, including high-profile private astronaut missions to the International Space Station, ISS. Cirtain brings a unique blend of expertise to the table. An astrophysicist by training, he spent nearly a decade at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center before joining BWX Technologies, a leader in nuclear technologies. There he held key roles such as Chief Technology Officer and Senior Vice President. Most recently, he served as president of IBX, an investment firm with Axiom Space in its portfolio. Interestingly, while Cirtain's LinkedIn profile indicates he became Axiom's president in June, the company kept this appointment under wraps until now. Is this a sign of internal restructuring, or a calculated move to align leadership with long-term goals? Can Ghaffarian, Axiom's executive chairman and IBX founder, praised Cirtain's appointment, stating, "His proven leadership and commitment to excellence are a perfect match for our mission to build transformative space infrastructure that will drive exploration and power the global space economy." This infrastructure includes Axiom's highly anticipated commercial space station, set to begin with a module launching in late 2027 and docking with the ISS. The company also recently awarded a contract to Redwire Space for the module's solar arrays, further solidifying its progress. But Axiom's ambitions don't stop there. The company is also developing a next-generation spacesuit, which NASA plans to use for its Artemis lunar landing missions. Cirtain himself highlighted this in a social media post, proudly declaring, "The next man and first woman to walk on the moon will be in an Axiom Space spacesuit. It is an amazing engineering organization, and I am honored to serve as CEO." Yet, with such bold claims, one can't help but wonder, can Axiom truly deliver on these promises, and what does this leadership shakeup mean for its timeline? The sudden change has caught many off guard, especially since Bhatia was actively representing Axiom just 2 weeks prior at the International Astronautical Congress, where he signed key agreements, including a memorandum of understanding with the UK Space Agency for a potential British private astronaut mission. Bhatia has remained silent on his departure, and his LinkedIn profile now lists him as an executive, entrepreneur, investor with his Axiom CEO role in the past tense. Ghaffarian thanked Bhatia for his contributions, noting his role in steering the company through a significant transition period. But was this transition smooth, or were there underlying tensions that led to this unexpected shift? As Axiom Space charts its course toward becoming a major player in the commercial space sector, this leadership change raises more questions than answers. Is Cirtain's appointment a strategic masterstroke to align the company's vision with its technical ambitions, or is it a sign of deeper challenges within the organization? And what does this mean for the future of private space exploration? What do you think? Is this leadership change a step forward for Axiom Space, or could it signal potential turbulence ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this controversial move.